Alright, so here we are, and well, taking a look at the tank selection, mostly heavies, I mean all heavies when it comes to Anubis Empire. And when it comes to, well, the NightEagles, as expected, N60 riding with his faithful TC9 medium.
Yep, so if Anubis Empire decides to rush the NightEagles this time, the NightEagles are definitely going to be ready because, I mean, you don't want to repeat, you know, a loss, like, especially like that first set on Himmelsdorf. You know, Anubis just going down the front door, just ramming, forcing their way through, and then the NightEagles just weren't ready for that.
Yeah, and Anubis Empire, interestingly enough, starting down south. I wanted to see that, actually.
Yeah.
And you know what? Take a look at their heavy tanks. IS-3s, T-32s, only one MX-50. Like, so basically, that's just, okay, we're going to bully our way through. Or at least, if it comes down to a city fight, we're not going to be at disadvantage when it comes to close quarter combat. Okay, this time around, Anubis very, very cautious.
Yeah,
look at that.
They're
just waiting. They're just waiting, not even like towards the inner city, but they're spreading out within their own starting position.
Yeah, so Anubis going for a much different strategy this time. They're actually playing extremely passive, not even going, like you mentioned, into the city for a defensive setup. And the NightEagles going for that eastern side. We could see a push coming out from the NightEagles this time.
Actually, the NightEagles, like, really just coming up with something very bold here, because that's not usually what teams do starting up north. Actually, one tank has already been spotted. So the forest push is I've never seen one work.
Yeah.
Ever.
I mean, we've seen it like once, but the defending team was just like way too cocky, and they actually came out of cover and then lost it, you know, for themselves.
We've seen parallel, like, you know, or as you would put it, like base chases before on this map, but yeah, I've never seen a team defending like Anubis does right now, losing their base to a team attacking from the forest to the east. That's just really, it's a tough one to call, really, because I don't want to write the NightEagles if I can't. I mean, it's such a quality team, a solid team, but pushing the way that they are, I mean, as far as we could tell on the mini-map so far, I really just don't see that happening.
Yeah, if the NightEagles continue to push down that eastern side of the map and they do engage the Anubis Empire, Anubis definitely have the upper hand right now.
I mean, they're going to walk into slaughter.
Yeah.
Because they'd be wide out there in the open. Well,
I mean, the thing is, with Anubis' defensive setup right now, they're expecting a city push. Right?
Of course they are. Yeah.
So if the NightEagles play this perfectly and somehow manage to take out, you know, maybe one of the heavy tanks on the Anubis side, they could come out on top. But it's honestly, it has to do. They have to be lucky.
They really have to be lucky. And look at that, Gun and Rose, who's careful enough to just actually knock out all the trees and all the obstacles within the starting position, his own starting position within their base. So making sure that there's not going to be any T1s like creeping behind a bush or a tree. So yeah, and look at that, the NightEagles slowly down, like creeping down south. Oh dear. It's just so risky, risky. If they pull this off, really, I'm just gonna be once again speechless. Why is it I'm speechless so often today?
I think it's just you have been casting lately, so you haven't seen many of these new strategies come out from both these teams. Actually, a lot of these teams, except like the first match, you know, Insidious Gaming versus Team Efficiency. Usually, our games recently haven't been passive at all. A lot of our games have been extremely aggressive because they're kind of enforcing that camping rule just a little bit more. If you camp, then I think you get a warning like right away.
All right, Captain CKSBB on the NightEagles side, drawing first blood here. He took out a T1 scout, I believe that's, Aragon, that just got wiped out.
Yep, and the NightEagles still slowly creeping down toward the southern edge. And the Anubis Empire members, they did reposition slightly.
Well,
so
I mean,
they're
just
ready.
they're definitely just drawing closer to that eastern front.
Yeah, and they are ready for this. Ooh, and one tank has been spotted on the railway. Here we have N60 and Eve and Audio here going in for this push.
Oh dear, this is just so risky. I want to have faith in the NightEagles' abilities because they've proven like time and time again. But in terms of positioning, they're walking into a suicidal trap. I mean, there's no other way to see it.
Yeah, want to see. Oh, but nice shot going on to Big Swaga here, taking about maybe like 30% damage
on CK's BB.
Yeah, no, or no, on Anubis Empire. Anubis Empire, defending team, yeah, took a little bit of damage.
And yeah, T1 goes down on the NightEagles side. Nice shot by Captain Vatsuaga.
Yeah, Vatsuaga, yeah, he was the one who took a little bit of damage here. The NightEagles, they did lose vision on the Anubis members because that T1 did go down, so they gotta be a little bit more careful if they want to engage us. That T1 was providing so much crucial vision onto the Anubis members.
And CK's BB under fire here. Just he's gotta get away from here.
Yeah, he should be safe. He has a lot of those railway cars to defend that, but he did take a little bit of damage on that engagement.
Oh, he's got a nice like chunk taken out of him, and yeah, he's smartly retreating because that railroad. Once you're stuck in there, is just there's no coming out.
Oh, but here the NightEagles go into the Anubis members' base. Audio and Lunar Maria lining up. Same with N60 right behind.
Oh boy,
but nice
this is
damage
just
going down.
this is such an interesting like positioning. Like really, they're taking cover from behind the wagons actually, but still, I mean. Boy,
but Audio.
It's too tough. Yeah, any Audio is just like taking so much damage. So is Katchan. Oh boy, this is just they're getting shot left and right.
Down. Yeah,
they're getting like slaughtered.
Oh, actually, they did tie it up though. So T694.
Yeah, but look at Audio. Audio's now gone. Katchan is like down to 50%. I mean, the NightEagles are getting mangled here, and honestly, I can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, but they do tie it up. No, actually, they didn't tie it up. They did take out a T1. So right now, Audio,
dear God, Katchan goes out as well, and oh boy, CK's BB is a goner as well. So this is it.
Yeah, so only Lunar Maria now, the only T8 remaining on the NightEagle side. Really nothing he can do. He's against 3 IS-3s and a T-32. So, I mean, that's been an absolute miracle. I mean, if all those players just disconnect right now, he could win. But if that doesn't happen, then this will most definitely go to Anubis Empire.
I hate to see it, but I saw it from the get-go. It's just too risky. I mean, what can you hope attacking from such a position? All right, so.